They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on second down. Prescott will find his man, Simi Fehoko. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And again, it's Prescott. Open man here, Sims complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. He
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one... They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills with the lead in the second quarter. Cole Beasley, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Washington to check out the football team at home at FedEx Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Marcus Mariota has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. The Bears looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road.
Prescott on first down. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He's got it. And he is out of bounds here. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. A give to Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and goal, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. And 8. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A first down carry by Elliott. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Yeah. Maybe that extra, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So this one will end in a...
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New York Jets taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Detroit Lions. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Wilson. And right away, he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Gordon on first down. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On second down, Gordon once more. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On first down, it's Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll roll him out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal. Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So following the run by Gordon, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Wilson. This is caught. It's Kirk. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian. On first down, Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. There's Wilson to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And tight coverage there. Complete. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nifty move by Gordon. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. You want the third? On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Working with his 2nd and 4. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Here's Wilson. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It still leads to a They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
These guys are running off the drive. The pedal is down. Stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completion. formations. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yards.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Lions have recovered.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson completes it to Davis. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Wilson to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Throwing now is Wilson. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. On first down, it's Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now Wilson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Wilson. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. To throw is Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Able to get this to Gordon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made.
Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. Wilson now on 1st and 10. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Lions have recovered. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
M-E-H, man. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
This is the player card. This is your development tray.